what is that delta star conversion method? By help of delta star conversion method, you can solve easily the equivalent resistance of this circuit. What is the delta star conversion method? Suppose delta star conversion method, what it telling? Suppose this is the delta form. This is looking like the delta form. This is the delta form, and this can be converted in this manner. So this is the delta, and it will be looking. It will be converted like the star, like that. The branches will be distributed star. This is the star. So what will be the star method, delta star method? If it is R1, if it is R2, and if it is R3. So if you are converting this equation like that, and from this, and this side will be equal to R1, R2. This side resistance will be equal to R1 into R2 by R1 plus R2 plus R3. This side conversion. And what will be this side? This side will be equal to R2 into R3 by R1 plus R2 plus R3. And this will be equal to R1 into R3 by R1 plus R2 plus R3. So in that manner, you have to convert the above delta method. This delta should be converted. How this delta should be converted? You just look at here. So this is the delta star method. So if you like this and this. So if you form this one, this will be one resistance here. Another resistance will be here. And this resistor will be here. Because this 3 is already converted. This 3 is converted, remaining 10. 10 ohm is here connected, 10 ohm. And this is. So what will be this one? This is the 10 ohm. This was the 10 ohm, we are not changing. And this was the 5 ohm. And this will be equal to, as per the rule, because this 5 and 10, 5 into 10, this will be equal to 5 into 10 by 5 plus 10 plus 5. That is equal to 20. So that is equal to 2.5 ohm. And what will be this one? This part will be according 10 into 5. This will be 10 into 5 by 20. So that is equal to 2.5. This is also 2.5. So what will be this side? 5 into 5. 5 into 5 by 20. 4, that is equal to 5 by 4. 5 by 4 means you will be finding that is 1.25 ohm. 1.25 ohm. Clear? So now what we are finding? This part and this part is in series. So this part will be equal to this part and this part in series. If you make it series, 5 plus 2.5 equal to 7.5 ohm. And this part and this part will be in series. So 10 plus 1.5 will be equal to 11.25. 11.25 ohm. Clear? And what will be the converted one? The first one is the, here you are getting 2.5 ohm. And here another you are getting it 7.5 ohm. And here you are getting it 11.25, and they are connected like that. So what will be the equivalent? Because both are the 11.25, both are in the parallel. So what will be the parallel grouping? So from parallel side, what is the equivalent of these two? The equivalent will be these two equal to R dash. We can tell it as the 11.25 multiplied with 7.5 whole divided by, that is 11.25 plus 7.5, that is 18.75. 18.75. This is this portion. This is the 18.75. This value will be the total resistance, total equivalent of these two parallel grouping, and you are finding this is the net is the, that is the 2.5 ohm, and this is the R dash. This is the R dash. So what is the value for the R dash? So if you calculate, this will be equal to 4.5 ohm. So this is the 4.5 ohm, 4.5 ohm, and the equivalent resistance, net equivalent resistance is 2.5 plus 4.5, that is equal to 7. This is the star delta method. Star delta conversion means this is the actually delta, and this delta is converted like that in form of the star. In form of the star, actually this delta portion is converted like this. So this will be equal to 11.25, this will be the 2.5, this will be the 2.5. And this 2.5 and 5 ohm are in series, and this 11.25 and 10 ohm that are there in series, and both we are getting 7.5 and 11.25. 7.25, 11.25 are in parallel, and this is the calculate equivalent of these two parallel equal to 4.5, and the 2.5, this 2.5 and 4.5 is in series, and you are finding equivalent resistance is 7.5. So if you do not want to apply the KCL or KVL, then you can apply directly star delta conversion, and you can find out, you can calculate the equivalent resistance in these cases. It's very interesting. First of all, whenever you are finding the Wheatstone's breeze condition, Wheatstone's breeze, first of all you look on either it is in balanced condition or not. If balanced condition is there, easily you can solve the equivalent resistance. If it is in unbalanced condition, I think to quick solve the equivalent resistance, you can method the delta star conversion method. By delta star conversion method, you can calculate easily this type of complicated unbalanced Wheatstone's breeze condition numericals. Thank you.